So in this video we are going to discuss areas and perimeter of triangles, rectangles and squares. As you can see here, we have a triangle whose base is 15 feet and height is 6 feet, and it is a right angled triangle. Let me name it A, B and C. The area of a triangle, the formula is area equal to half times base times height. B stands for base and H stands for height. Base you already know, on which the whole triangle is standing. That is called base. So BC is base here because the rest of the part of triangle is standing upon BC. And height is always a perpendicular distance from the opposite vertex. So from vertex A, which is the opposite, so here the height is 6 feet and base is 15 feet. So we will write half times 15 times 6. Then we can cancel out these two. So we get 45 square feet. Area is always represented in a square unit. So area will be 45 square feet. Now let us take a look at this triangle ABC again. So here BC is again the base, and you can see AD is dropped perpendicular from opposite vertex A. So height in this case will be AD. As I told you, height is always the distance, shortest distance between, that is perpendicular distance between the base and its opposite vertex. So in this case, our area is going to be half times base here is 5 and height is 8. So 2 and 8 cancels out 4. So 5 fours are 20. So 20 square inches will be the area. Hope it is clear, as the units are expressed in inches. So square inch will be the unit of area. Now the question is, can this formula be used for any type of triangle, be it a scalene triangle, be it isosceles triangle, be it right angle triangle? So answer is yes. This formula is universal formula and it can be used for any type of triangles. Let us take a look at few other types of triangles as well. As you can see in this diagram, ABC is our triangle whose base is BC and the opposite vertex is A, and we are required to find the area. Now, as I told you, the height of the triangle is the distance between the opposite vertex and the base. Here you can see base BC falls here, but a perpendicular, if you drop, it will fall outside the base. So it doesn't matter, you just extend it, and this is base, and this should always be 90 degrees. So in this case our height is this. So again the area would be half times base times height, or half times base is here 6 and height is 12. So 6 times 6, 36 square units. will be the area of this triangle. I hope my explanation so far is clear how to find out base in different cases I have tried to explain here. Now here before you is a diagram that is called a rectangle. ABCD, as you can see, is a rectangle where length of AB is 70, breadth is not known to us. In a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So if length is 70, DC is 70, AB will also be 70. And breadth we don't know. For now I assume breadth to be 30 centimeter. So what will be the area? Area of a rectangle is given by area equal to length times breadth. Length is 70 centimeter, breadth is 30 centimeter. So area will be 2100 square centimeter. Remember, area of a rectangle is given by length times breadth. Also, here the perimeter will be sum of all the sides. So if this is 70, this is 30, this is 70, and again this is 30. So perimeter of this rectangle will be 70 plus 30 plus 70 plus 30, where 70 is the length and 30 is the width, or we can say 2 times 70 plus 30, which is 2 times length plus breadth. That is the formula for perimeter, and in this case the perimeter is going to be 2 times 70 plus 30, 100, which is 200 centimeter. Remember, this will not be square centimeter. Perimeter unit is the length unit, so it will be centimeter only. Now sometimes they ask you the length of diagonal. So as this is a right angled triangle, so you can apply Pythagoras theorem to find the diagonal of a rectangle. Let this diagonal be h. We can say, applying Pythagoras theorem, h square is equal to 70 square plus 30 square. 70 square is 4900 and 30 square is 900, which is finally 5800. So h square is 5800, which means h will be square root of 5800, or we can further solve it a bit like square root of 58 times square root of 100, which is 10 root 58 centimeter. I hope everything is clear so far. In this diagram, you can see a square ABCD. The square has all its sides equal and the adjacent sides meet at 90 degrees. I hope you are aware about the properties of square. Let all these sides be A. So a square area of a square is side square, and in this case side is A, so we can write A square. Area of square is A square. If area A is 10, that will be 10 square, that is 100. And likewise, similarly, perimeter of a square is given by, perimeter is always the sum of the sides, so a plus a plus a plus a, which is nothing but 4 times a, and a is side, so you can write 4 times the one side given will give you the perimeter. Now if the side is 10 centimeter, the perimeter will be 4 times 10, that is 40 centimeter. In this part of the video, we are going to discuss area of compound figures. What are compound figures? Figure that has rectangle, triangle, square, we call them compound figures. So one example is before you, and you have to find the area of this figure. So how to find out? We can try to divide it into different triangles and rectangles. If I join these points, as you can see, so now we have one rectangle, second rectangle, and one triangle. Now in this case, area of, let us call it rectangle 1. Area of rectangle 1 is equal to, mind you, this length A from A to B is 16. You cannot take length as 16. So first figure out what is the length AC, because for area of rectangle 1 you need to find AC, and then D is here and AD is given 3. So you need to find AC. So as you can see here, AC is equal to, this height is, length is 6 and this length is 7. So from D to, let us call it E, from D to E, which is equal to AC, is 13 centimeter. So length is 13 centimeter and breadth is 3 meter. Sorry, both our units are in meter. So 13 meter and 3 meter. That is 39 square meter or meter square. Similarly, in rectangle 2, length is 7 and width is 2. So we can write 7 times 2 equal to 14 square meter or meter square. Now we are left with triangle BCO. Now triangle BCO, base is this length 3 and 2. This is 3 and this is 2. And height is this length 3. So area of triangle is half into base 5 into height 3. That is 15 by 2 or 7.5. So we can write here 7.5 meter square. So area of this compound figure will be the sum of these three, rectangle 1, rectangle 2 and triangle 1. So that is going to give you 0.506. 60.5 meter square is the area of this compound figure. You might have noticed my step how I calculated. You have to divide the entire figure into triangles or rectangles or squares and then find the area of each of them and then add them separately.